despite the pandemic we're seeing here in 2020, the trial for Elizabeth Holmes, the founder of now defunct blood testing startup Theranos, is going to proceed despite some strange, I guess, implementations to make things still happen here due to social distancing and face masks required as well. Our own Alexis Keenan has been covering what kinds of things have had to be put in place to get that trial to proceed here. And she joins us now with the latest on that. And Alexis, I mean, these things have to happen to get the trial to proceed.
They kind of have to happen. This trial has been delayed a couple of times already, Zach. And if you remember, I'll just take you back. The first indictment against Elizabeth Holmes, remember she raised nearly $1 billion for her blood diagnostics company that was set to be the next greatest thing, next leap forward in healthcare. Certainly something that a lot of people would need right about now with COVID underway. But the Justice Department filed its original indictment back in June of 2018. And this jury is supposed to be impaneled beginning on March 8th. So the trial should start shortly thereafter. Yesterday, the judge in the Northern District of California, federal court there, held a hearing to kind of get this trial underway and get things kind of put in place. Now, the district court was held by video conference yesterday. Holmes was in attendance along with her attorneys and along with federal prosecutors. But this was unlike any status hearing that I've ever attended, either as a journalist or as a lawyer. And that's because there are a lot of special accommodations that need to be made in order for this very high profile trial to happen. Actually, to pull it off, the judge talked about things like just what you would guess, the social distancing that has to happen inside the courtroom. There will be 14 jurors, and they will have to be spaced out at least 6 feet apart. And also there's going to have to be alternate jurors, more than usual. Usually there's about 2 or 3. This time the judge said, no, we're going to need more than that because look, people could fall ill, which is another problem. If there are principal parties that are required for this litigation to go forward, they are going to have to stop down if somebody is ill and needs to be, for example, quarantined. Also, the judge talked about clear face masks for witnesses so that they can be heard, and also their lips seen, really important in a trial. And, just emotion is really important in a trial to see how witnesses are behaving and the reactions to their questions. Also, though, unresolved is what exactly is going to happen for these participants who might fall ill. The trial is expected to take at least 5 months. I would say that's a really, really aggressive timeline given the hurdles that all of these parties are going to have to overcome. And let's remember, too, that Elizabeth Holmes has pled not guilty to charges for wire fraud and conspiracy to commit wire fraud through Theranos. Those are charges that carry up to 20 years in federal prison.
Yeah, the downfall of Theranos, very well documented. There's going to be a lot of interest in this one, Alexis, and I know you're going to be following that one closely. Thanks so much for that.
I will.